Are you thinking about moving to Houston? Well, you're in for a treat because today I'll be going over the 4 things that I love and hate about living in this city. So the first thing that I love about living in this city is the food. You have a little bit of everything, and somehow us Houstonians are just blessed enough to be able to experience this melting pot of culture. We have great options for restaurants, for Tex-Mex, yes, for barbecue, but even the Indian restaurants, Asian cuisine, Italian cuisine, there are so many amazing options here. And that leads me into my second thing that I love about living in Houston. It's the diversity. There are so many different types of cultures and people that live here. There are 140 different languages spoken in Houston. Isn't that cool? The fact that we have so many people moving from different countries to this city really says something. There's a ton of people wanting to come here for the opportunities that Houston has to offer. And the third thing that I love about living in Houston is the opportunity. Houston has a ton of opportunity available to the residents that live here. Not only are we known for housing the largest and best medical center in the US, the Texas Medical Center, but we also have a well-known oil and gas industry. There is an entire hub in Houston, right off of I-10, that is dedicated to an entire row of companies that specialize in oil and gas and energy. And of course, the last thing that I love about living in the city is the real estate. That is another thing that we are well known for, is the fact that our real estate market is awesome. When everybody else is having a hard time, Houston is always running strong. Every year, Houston beats its real estate numbers from the year prior. Not to mention, you can get a lot out here for cheap. And of course, we have the best realtors. The first thing that I hate about living in Houston is the traffic. The traffic. The traffic. The traffic is not as bad as LA traffic, but who wants to deal with traffic? I don't care what you compare it to. Nobody wants to sit in traffic, okay? There's a ton of people here, and there is a reason for it, so it's understood, but it doesn't mean that I wanted to be there. The second thing that I do not enjoy about Houston is the humidity. Ladies, now you know the struggle is real in Houston. Literally, you have to make sure that you prepare your hair. Your hair it's really walking a thin line every day. The humidity is not good for your hair or your makeup, so you just have to be prepared. Guys, I mean, you have the same issues with your hair too, but the humidity is just not fun. The third thing that I don't like about living in Houston is the heat. You guys, it gets hot, y'all. It gets hot. I'm not even gonna lie. And then just combined with the humidity, the heat is just like you literally melt. No, but seriously, the heat, I've seen it get as hot as, I think, as I can remember, 111 degrees. That's crazy. You gotta have a little spray bottle, you gotta have some water, you gotta have a towel, you just have to be prepared. Or you can do like the rest of us and stay in the house. And the last thing that I do not like about living in Houston is the fact that there's no pretty water. Don't move here and tell me that I didn't say anything, because I'm warning you right now, when you go to Galveston, it's brown. The water, it's brown. Most of us from Houston know what to expect, so you can go down there if you want to, just hang out and smell the beach water. There are different things to do in Galveston that are not available in Houston, so it's really cool, and it's only about 30 minutes away. It's a nice getaway, don't get me wrong, but We don't have anything in the city that we can go to and look at and frolic in. We have pools for that. All right, guys, so that wraps up today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I have my contact information linked down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload new content on a weekly basis.